Hello guys, welcome to this channel, Learning from Home. Now in this tutorial, we are going to talk about cell reference. Now under cell reference, we have three subs that we're going to talk about. The first one is the relative reference. We have absolute reference and mixed reference. So we're going to talk about this relative reference in this tutorial, in this video. Okay, so now I have it here. I've created three sheets. Now the first one is a relative reference. I have absolute reference and I have mixed reference. Each is going to take a video for that. Now with the relative reference, so I have this table. Now this table contains a table of could be a shop or an organization, whatever, a marketplace. Now we have the month and then we have cost, sold, and profit. So we are now going to calculate for the profit. Now with this, we are focusing on the cell reference. So that is why I've divided the videos into three parts. Okay, so we talk about one in each video. Now you're talking about the relative reference. Now let's say for the month of January, the cost of the item was what, 20. Now he sold it 47. So what is the profit gain? So what we're going to do, we are going to subtract the cost of the item from the amount sold, right, to get the profit. So this is the amount the item was sold, and this is how he bought the item. So let's subtract the cost from the sold to get the profit. Now in order to do that, we have to write our formula. Now in our formula, I told you that formula starts with equal to. So all formulas start with equal sign. So equal sign. Now this, you can just press on this. So that's the sold item. Now space bar minus the cost item. So let's select the cost item. Okay, now let's press on the enter key. Okay, so now let's go back. Okay, so now when you press this, you can see the cost item from the sold item. Okay, or we can still make it equal to, and this is E what? This is E15. So you can type in E15 minus, and this is what? D15, and there's D15. Okay, now I'm going to press equal to. You have, I want us to clear this. You're not gotten there. Okay, so 27. So that is 27 is the profit. Now let's see if you want to see this, the formula, go to the data, the formula tab. Okay, formula tab, and now let's click on show formulas. So you can see that now with this item sold here 47, that's a E15. E is the column E and 15 is the row 15. Okay, so where they meet, that is the E15. So 47. So 47, that's the E15 minus D column D row what? 15, that is 20. So E15 minus D15, and the answer is 27. So when you click on show formula, it's going to show you the formula. Now when you uncheck the formula, show formula, then gives you the answer, right? So we can do the same thing to this here. We can now subtract this from that, this from that, this from that, this from that, isn't it? Okay, so now let's go for the second one. Now it's going to be E16. So we have E, so that equal to E16 minus E. So this is E16 minus D16 minus D16. Okay, so we have it here, 19. Okay, we have it here. So you can do it one after the other in that form. But let's okay, so here is supposed to be 1,000 because talking about profit. Okay, so 1,000. Now let's say let's say we have a lot of data here and we have to do it 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It is so tedious for us to do it. So there's a function called flash fill. Now the flash fill is after when you're done with the first one, you can even drag it to cover the space for the entire one, and it automatically copies the formula and now edit it itself and replace it for you. So let's highlight these two ones. Now when you bring the cursor at the end, you can see it turns to additional sign. Press the left button, hold, now drag it downwards to cover the space you want to. Now when you're done, release your hand. Now you can see that it has now calculated it for us. So the cost price was 1,000. You sold it 1,000. The cost price was what, 700. Now when you subtract 1,700 from 1,000, you get 300. The same thing applies to the rest. So this is a profit gain. Okay. So now instead of just typing it 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, you can just type it once and you drag it to cover the entire space. So I've shown you 2 steps here. So let's go back and see. So with the first one, we can just be typing them one after the other. So that is E15. So E15 minus D15. Okay, then enter. So when you hit on the enter key, the answer will be calculated for you. And you can do the same thing to the next one. That is E16. Okay, it's E16, right? E16, okay, minus D16. So bring equal to. Okay, equal to. Alright, now enter. We have it. Now you can still do the same, equal to. Now we are going to E17. So E17 minus D17. Okay, now we have it. Then we go to equal to E18 minus D18. We have it here. Then you can go to the next one, equal to E19 minus D19. Then equal to the next one, equal to E20 minus D20. Then the next one equal to, we have E21 minus D21. Then the next one is what? We have equal to E22 minus D22. And the last one is equal to E23 minus E23. Oh, so E23 minus, minus D23. Okay, so you have this. Now you have the answer here. So you see, you can do it 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, but it wastes time. It wastes time. That is why you can just do it once. So let's clear this off. Let's say you are done during the first one. Put the cursor at the end. Now when it turns to the additional sign, press and hold the left button. Now drag it across and cover the space you want it to be. Now release your hand and you have the answer there. So it is simple, or it is much more easier than the first one that we did. Okay, so I said in order to edit this content, you see when you click and just edit it from the formula bar here. Okay, or you can double click it to just edit over there. Now when you go to show, that's the formula, show formulas, you can see now you have everything here. So when you click on it, you can see where it got it from, the formula. So you can see it's over here, it's over there, and so forth. Okay, so that is it. Now there's another way. There's the third way. So let's say you have this long data here, and you need to calculate it. Now when you're done with the first one, if you are dragging and you have almost a lot, you drag, but there is a way to do that. So the way is just highlight whatever that you want to. After highlighting, just type in the first one. So the first one is what? E. So equal to E what? So we have E16 or E15. So E15 minus B15. Now when you are done, before you press, hold is Control and the Enter. Hold Control, then hit on the Enter key. So as soon as you hold Control and hit on the Enter key, you see it generates it and it fixes it one for you. That is applying the flash fill. So let's do it one more. So now let's say you want to find this. Now highlight this. Okay. Now after highlighting, release your hand and start typing. Automatically when you type, you're going to start from the first cell. So the first cell is equal to, we have E15, then minus what? We have B15. When you're done, don't just hit on the Enter key. Rather, before you hit on the Enter key, hold the Control button as well. So Control and the Enter key. Now you have your results being generated or calculated for you. Okay, so that is it for this video. So today we've talked about relative reference. That is where you apply the flash fill, or you just highlight it, or then apply the Control and the Enter key to just calculate the rest for you without just doing it yourself. Alright, so thank you guys for watching this video. In our next video, we talk about the absolute reference.